Hello, everybody. Okay, so sorry for the late week 6 video. I had been meaning to do it and kept procrastinating. I did do like an about me video, and I know I wasn't very enthusiastic with it as I could have been. I just had like no energy and I was feeling like crap because eating sucks. Anyway, so those who are here for just stats, I've got them for you. So here is the good news. My stall is finally over. Somewhere at the beginning of this week, I noticed like my weight wasn't jumping back up to 193. And it started getting less and less. So it finally went down to 190, and then the next day, I hit 189. Yay. So my highest weight was 230, surgery weight was 208, and current weight is 189. And holding steady for that for right now. You know, I see like 0.6 and then 0.4, and it's like inching closer to being 188. So that's exciting. I'm not sure how much I'll lose throughout the weekend, if anything, but I am just so glad this stall is finally over. Like, it was killing me inside. Eating's still pretty difficult. As long as I have shredded chicken and it's moist, I usually do okay. But it's always hard to judge like when to eat. I know, like they say, like with drinking, you wait 20 minutes before and wait 20 minutes after. Okay, I can do that. Done that. Doesn't always help. Sometimes I could have had a drink like an hour ago and it still kind of mess up my stomach or whatever. Mornings aren't always great. Sometimes I feel yucky in the morning. So when I eat, I just throw it back up. Now, I know breaded chicken is not good. Okay, I get that. But Tyson has a like battered chicken where it's 12 grams of carbs for 4 chicken tenders, and they're small tenders, but they're like a decent amount. And within those, I think it's like 9 grams of protein. Well, I could barely eat 2 of those. So I just kind of bought some just as like an alternative, especially for dinner time when I'm like, I have no idea what I want to eat. I really don't want to eat anything because I'm afraid I'm just going to throw it back up kind of feeling. Just to give me something else, something easy, quick. I know it's not good per se, you know, like there's carbs and whatever. But really, if you're only eating 2, you're getting 6 grams of carbs and you're getting like 4.5 grams of protein. So in comparison, it's not as bad as it could be. I mean, just like my meal plan, when I move on to eating like a normal meal, it's 4 ounces of meat, 8 ounces of fruits and or veggies, and 4 ounces of carb. And that's how they want you to eat. So I think it's not as bad. I'm still losing. I'm not eating. I throw up most of what I eat, or just really feel really sick after I eat. So I'm not worried if something like 2 nuggets of chicken, you know, I cook it in the microwave. It stays pretty moist. Maybe I'll have it with a little of Italian dressing or like a couple dabs of ketchup, mayo, whatever helps me get it down. Because really, I feel like I've turned into like some kind of bulimic where I'm just throwing up on my food. And this is probably like a little bit of a TMI, but I noticed when we vomit, it's not like how you used to vomit where it was all this liquid and there's bile and there's fluid. No, it's like literally like you're feeding the birds. It's like you chuck it up and it's like this clumps of food here and there, all chewed up in a little ball, and it's mostly like dry by the time it hits your stomach. Sometimes like if I have some water, it'll come up a little liquidy, but it's just really weird. Puking is not the same, and I think it hurts a little more. Like this morning I puked at breakfast, my stomach hurt all day. Like not even like the actual stomach, but like the muscles around that area and around the incision area. It was really bad. So, but on the positive side, I'm just trying. I'm trying. I know I can eat cheese just fine. That's never been a problem. Crackers. I know I shouldn't eat crackers, and I do anyway. Just so I can, I feel like I've eaten something and not starved myself. Sometimes I'll have it with hot sauce, because hot sauce, I do well with hot sauce. Wing sauce, not so much. Obviously, I've had issues with wings in the past, and I'm not ready to try them again. I feel like I've been turned off food. Like, I just want to be able to eat a little more normally. Like, just like a little tiny slice of pizza, or just something normal. Like, I would kill to have a salad, and I hate salads. No, I don't hate salads. I have my moments where I'm like, yeah, salad. And then I have moments where I'm like, I hate salad. Like, no. But yeah, like, I really want a salad. Like, that sounds really freaking great compared to eating chicken salad, which I'm now turned off of chicken salad because, okay, we had my grandmother cut up the chicken really nice and fine, right? Little tiny chunks. Well, then when she made the chicken salad, she decided to double grind it. Just fine, some mayo, throw it together. Well, I took some to work, and I'm chewing and chewing, and I'm chewing on a boneless, skinless chicken breast that we made it from, and there's this bone the length of my pinky. Like, how? And my grandmother double chopped it. How does that happen? So now I'm like, I don't even want to go near the chicken salad. It's like, and the taste, it's just not there. I want to eat something normal. It's driving me crazy. And like black beans. I can eat black beans pretty well okay. I could have a little, come back, have a little, and I never have a problem with black beans. And even mixing chicken in with it. That's what I had for dinner tonight, was the rest of my chicken and black beans. I had like a nice little container. And it took me like a week to eat all of it. So I finally did that. Yay, I ate it, and my stomach doesn't hurt. It feels just fine. And all I did with that was, like, how I cook the black beans is I put it in a pan, and I spray the pan to make sure it's not going to stick. Usually I would saute the garlic, and I didn't use any onion, which I used to put onion and saute the onions and the garlic and spicy peppers. So this time what I did, I just threw the garlic in, and I put jalapeno hot sauce in instead of jalapenos. And then I put cheddar cheese in there. It's really, really good. So that's like just the black beans by itself. And then when I mixed it with the chicken I put a little bit of chicken broth with the chicken, and mix the chicken with a little bit of taco seasoning on top to give it a taco flair. And I put that in the black beans because I wanted to make sure the chicken stayed moist. And I put it in with the black beans, and I put, what else did I put in there? A little bit of cream cheese, literally, like a little bit of cream cheese, little bit. And a little bit of salsa. Just a little, because salsa is very acidic. If you put too much, you will throw up. At least I did. Anyway, when I kind of made like a quick rendition of the dish with something else. Anyway, so that's what I used, and it was good. I prefer the black beans by themselves, honestly, but, got my proteins in and cut out the carbs, the amount of carbs from the black beans. But, yeah, it was really good. And I mean, there's good carbs out there. I know the black beans have to be good carbs for the amount of carbs that are in black beans. just like avocados. They're like a good healthy fat. So, yeah, eating. Ooh. The 14th, I have my doctor appointment, and that's when I should be able to fully work. And that's when I should be able to eat more normally. Even though I know I still can't handle food, but then I can have salad, vegetables, fruits. Crossing my fingers that strawberries still taste good, because they smell good, and I want strawberries. I love strawberries. I could eat them forever. It's imagine, like, if it's weird how I got fat in the first place, because, I mean, I guess, yeah, I love food. I'm a big foodie. If something tastes good, I'm gonna have it, kind of thing. Like, that's how my lifestyle was. But, like, at home, I cook a lot for other people and myself, and it's all relatively healthy. There's always a vegetable, nothing deep fried, not typically, no. Nothing deep fried, and I love fruits and vegetables. So, I think though, like when I first moved here, I joined a gym and I lost down to like what I weigh now. And then I started working again, because it took me a while to find a job out here. And then once I started working, well, I started, going to the gas station for food or Wendy's, because I don't know what it is. It was like addiction. I had the money to spend. It was convenient. I wasn't home cooking. So I guess like that just helped with the weight gain back. And just made unhealthy choices outside of the home. Although when I first moved here too, like we also went out to eat a lot when I first moved here, honestly, which is weird because we none of us were that kind of people. I mean, my grandparents were never the kind to just always go out. So, I don't know. We didn't do it a lot, but like maybe once a week. That's considered a lot. I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. Tomorrow we're headed out of the house, and we'll probably eat out somewhere. So I'll probably stick with soup, just to be on the safe side. I'm not gonna go off of anything too crazy, or outside of what I should be eating. Like a sandwich or something that sounds really delicious. Just because I want something with flavor and something I can handle. I don't know. So I'll probably stick with soup just to be safe. Although knowing my grandparents, will probably go to the place that has amazing gyros, and it's tempting. It's very tempting to like just be like, okay, here's a gyro. Take a little pinch of it, eat it, and that's it. But I'm nowhere near ready for that. At all. It sounds great in my head, like, oh, I can eat just a little bit of this and be absolutely satisfied. And then I'm like, but I could also eat a little bit of this and kill my insides. So, yeah, no, I'll stick with soup. Soup sounds good. And then, let's see. Oddly enough, I'm working this weekend. Maybe I'll see the guy I like for once, because, I don't know, he messaged me when I was towards the end of my, recovery period at home. He added me on Facebook and all that, for those who aren't keeping up with my my non-existent love life. So I haven't seen him since I've been back at work, because I'm not working late enough. They only have me on 6-hour shifts. I haven't worked a weekend yet, now that the pregnant girl is gone. I guess that's cue for me to work the weekends, and it's the opposite weekends of what I am, and I switch from having Monday off to having Friday off. It's kind of all over the place. I'm not sure how I'm gonna like the new schedule. But, I'm always in the run for finding a new job when I can, especially if it's vet related or horse related. Generally animal related. I'd be happy working at a pet kennel or something. But we don't have a lot in the middle of nowhere. Really don't. So anyway, hopefully I'll see him on the weekend. And he actually wished me happy birthday. Really cute video of puppies, because he knows I like puppies, and who doesn't like puppies? So we kind of talked slightly about the video with puppies. Um, and I did like thank him personally through Messenger, like, thank you for the wonderful birthday wish. It was one of my favorites other than my mother's. He's so glad I enjoyed it and whatever. So, I don't know. I'd love to ask this guy out, but I really would love to just talk to him in person and see how that goes. Especially since I don't know if he's single. Wish I knew, wish I had a clue. Wish he would just man up and ask me out. Even if it's on Messenger, I don't care. Ask me out. I'd follow him till the ends of the earth. It's because he's that genuine nice guy. He's not one of those guys, young guys around my age who are just total a-holes. We all know those guys, yeah. No, he's like from a different decade. And that's part of my soul. I say, like, I'm the kind of person that can adapt to my surroundings and adapt to anywhere, but deep inside my soul, I am very old-fashioned. I sometimes laugh at feminism. I'm sorry, I know women should make equal pay as men in the real world, but like deep inside my soul, I'm like, I would love to be just like swooning over my man, cooking him dinner every day, staying home with the kids. As long as I had a hobby, I would get bored. Honestly, I would get bored by myself. No, I'd have to have that horse farm to keep me busy, right? No, no. Independent woman here. I'd still work somehow. But anyway. Regardless of that. So, let's see. We're not too far off from next week's video. So we'll see if I lose any more weight. I might wait to do next week's video if nothing really has changed. I know I should be taking measurements of my body. I have not done that. I want to. I feel like it's too late because I didn't start. Yeah, so we'll see. See what happens. See what ideas I come up with and what boring chit-chat I have to offer. Anyway, bye YouTube. Until next time. See ya.